Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Jahlial in this incarnation, and in an old video, I explained that when we are trying to manifest something in this plane, a desire of the soul, and I always talk about this difference because desires of the soul are linked to light, are linked to descend our own heaven on earth, and are not only collaborating with us, they collaborate with the community too, and they usually require an evolutionary process to manifest them. So this difference is very important from the desires of the ego, but life, I always say so, leave us this very clear. So when we are trying to materialize that, many times we have to detach from the ways and the time that we want to those desires to be manifested, because every time that we are focused on everything that we don't have, we are creating lack in our lives. And there's spiritualities, or I don't know, these lines of manifestation that talks about manifestation, that they say we have to ignore everything that we don't have in order to put our focus only on the things that we appreciate of our lives, and then we keep doing whatever we have to do to in order to attract these desires. But I think there's something very important here, that if we are creating a void, when we are not accomplishing something, a void could be created, and this void could bring us this sense of lack and sadness and anger. And I'm clarifying this because the void is not something that is negative. Many times the void is this feeling of uncertainty that is creating a space for new energy enter in our life. But when we are feeling this sadness and this anger, I think many times if we are trying to ignore that sense, that feeling, then we could fall in habits that are not good for us. For example, I am feeling this sense of lack, so I spend hours on social media because I don't want to feel that. Or I call the first person that I know in order to avoid that feeling, or I fall into a bad habit, a bad feeling habit that is not collaborating with me. So we could do something in order to not sit with that uncomfortable feeling. And this prevents us to see what is really behind there, because many times that sense of lack and that sense of sadness that is created because we didn't accomplish something comes from a place that we are maybe having a negative dialogue, we are having a belief that we don't deserve something, or that we deserve something that is negative, for example. And they are linked to a very profound, a very rooted wound that we didn't integrate it yet. So I think ignore totally what is happening there. It's not that good for us. But to sit with that and to feel those uncomfortable feelings many times create or enables a creative way of connecting with ourselves and to bring light to us, a light that is not dependable on others. And I think it's really important that we don't have to be totally independent or disconnected from the environment. I mean, it's very important to share with other people and to count on people. But I think many times spiritual maturity requires us to take care of these things, because it's like a hole in a bag. And even if someone is telling us something that we want to hear, or does something that we want them to do, or a situation that we want it to be manifested is manifesting, we cannot connect with the joy and the satisfaction of that, because our bag is broken and the light is escaping everywhere. So I think it's important to sit with these uncomfortable feelings and see what is behind, and let that the things emerge. In many times we can connect with this through arts or writing or drawing, or even our purpose could be emerging for us. So I think when we are really taking the responsibility for this, we are enabling ourselves to really receive light and to connect with that and to integrate more parts of ourselves, which is an infinite labor that we are doing in this plane. So thank you, everyone, and I see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.